having a long 2 weeks break just because we have a lot of things to do.
We were in exams, and like the time actually wasn't enough for the project, but we're back and we're really really excited to talk with you guys. Thank you so much for listening to us
We
today.
just we just finished to record the first part of this episode, which is in Spanish, so you could probably go ahead and watch it if you want, if you don't mind.
Yeah, and we were talking about like how nice is to have good energies around this time that you need to do like uh extra work, and we're about to finish the school. Like we have two
Well,
more
not finished
weeks,
school, but
but
the
finish
semester
the
is about to end.
semester,
Yeah,
and we're like, damn, 2 more weeks
two
and
more
we
weeks
are
and this is
done.
done. And I start suffering, and then I'm start working and I'm doing money. Cause I'm a brokey now, and I will not be a brokey once I start working again.
Okay, but okay, so Chris, you want to start?
Of course, there's no such a thing that excites me more than making up our intro. You know that?
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're...
It makes me like start the video with a like how you say with a dopamine hit. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
So let's try it. Pa 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 pa, and then bum 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 bum. What's going on, everybody? This is I'm Sorry Amor. You're hearing, están escuchando a Cris.
And my name is Claudia. That's really weird. My name is Claudia, but you can call me Clau. That's it.
Cris and Clau, what do you mean?
Yeah, that was like weird. But
Well, finish that awkward intro. Today we're gonna be talking about manifesting and like how you can accomplish things
by
by
manifesting,
manifesting and thinking about it, even though we tend to disagree in it.
I mean, I do agree. You
What
disagree
what
with that.
what do you think it's manifesting, or like do you believe in that?
I do believe in manifesting. Manifesting, I actually look at it, and the definition of it is like bringing whatever you thought and whatever you feel into reality. And like by actually really, really wanting something, you bring the thing to reality. And people used to like have this misconception that manifesting and energy is just like, oh, I really, really want $1 million and I gonna have $1 million because I really really want it. That is not how it works. When you said bring it to reality, it means that you aligned your mindset to a specific goal, and then you start working hard and disciplinedly towards that goal. That is manifesting. Manifesting is having a clear vision of what you want, and then the rest if is all in your hands.
And then there is the part I partially agree, but not at all. Like for me, manifesting is thinking what you want, not like saying. Because I don't think things happens just because yes, and without any apparent reason. So you by manifesting, you think about things and then you planify once you have think that and make a plan from that. So I will say, like, for example, one of my goals, let's say it's buy, I don't know, a Ferrari, which is a tangible goal. Let's say I'm buying a Ferrari Spider, which is like 300K, something like that. I'm not really sure. Um, and then how you're gonna buy the Ferrari? Well, the Ferrari costs you 300K. How you're gonna get to the 300K? So there's a lot of path to get to the 300K. You can win the lottery, you can work hard, you can inherit the money, you can sell your house and buy the Ferrari. So you need to choose what options are the ones that you wanna do in order to make that goal, and that's how you kind of manifest thing by chasing that dream that you already planned.
So you don't actually believe in manifesting. You believe like in working hard and bringing.
It's not working hard. You don't really need to work hard. Maybe you need to work smart. I don't really think that working hard is better than working smart.
Okay.
But there's a lot of ways of do things, and it's not it's not that I don't believe in manifesting. It's that I think that manifesting need to be followed by taking action. It's not just thinking about something that could happen. It's gonna happen.
Okay, I got you. But what I think, like in my position of like actually kind of believing in manifesting, is that uh, I when I arrive to states, I have nobody, and I really feel like alone and everything. So that kind of mindset tend to I used to feel me like really alone, and then my father told me once like whatever you think will mm, will be your future,
What?
because it's like whatever you think will make your future,
Okay.
because what you think is what you say, and then what you act, because that's how you think. If you start thinking like really pessimistically, you're gonna say pessimistic stuff, don't have a great attitude, and then at the end probably your life is not gonna be as happy. You're gonna be really pessimistic, it's gonna be hard to talk with. But if you're in your thinking and in your thoughts, you are like, okay, this is hard, but I know that I am able to like I'm able to overcome this challenge, and I'm able to overcome anything that I want. So I'm manifesting that I will overcome it. I will be happy. I will be successful. So then you start like being more optimistic, and start, and instead of looking for like stuff that is missing, stuff that is not right, you will start looking for opportunities. You will start looking for learning. You will start looking for people who with the similar mindset. So that's why I think that having this initial chain of thought is really important, and it will have an incredible impact in your future.
In my point of view, I mean, you're right, and like you will seek and sought those opportunities, but how you're gonna be able to take it if you're not prepared to that. So that's the part when I talk about like having a plan. So
Okay.
okay, I'm seeking these types of opportunities. My bad. I'm seeking these type of opportunities, and until I have it, I need to be aware and be conscious how to behave once I got it, because probably I could get a job offer, right? And then
Okay.
how do I know if I can take it or if I cannot? Maybe I have this idea of changing out of city, of moving out of town, or changing countries, or traveling around the world, and I have so many possibilities. How do I know which one is the best for me? That's the part of okay. You need to work on and set your goals. Like if your goal is I'm gonna run the world or travel the world. Okay, just
Okay.
move in. But like if your goal is like I want to chill life, stay in town, that's towards where your goals go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chris, I get your idea that yeah, you need to have a plan. Yeah, you need to like work hard or smart or just like work. At any point you need to work and just like achieve whatever you want. But I think that the inflection point here is that we don't even need to call it manifesting. It's like having a clear vision. How you gonna start working in something if you don't know what you want?
That's the part in when you need to put a plan working on. No.
Exactly. That's when you need to start like asking to yourself like what you want, and then after figuring out what you want, there's gonna start like all the steps that you already mentioned. How you gonna achieve it?
Yeah,
What
but
steps?
that go out of manifesting, right? That's the part in when it's not okay. I'm doing it. It's okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it this specific way.
Yeah, like the plan and the steps. I think that's outside of manifesting. Manifesting is just knowing what you want.
Yeah,
You
and
are
like
like, I really
chasing
want
that
this,
dream. Yeah,
and then everything else is yours. Is your like discipline, is what you do to try to achieve that.
cause things are not gonna happen just because you're laying down in bed doing nothing, right? You need to get out of bed and start working on it.
Yeah, well, talking about manifestation is really a broad theme because it cannot be scientifically proved, because it depends so much in the person and in the situation the person is in. So I think that is really personal. It's like I will probably not manifest the same stuff that you are manifesting.
Yeah, we were talking about like, for say an example, as I said, I will probably buy a Ferrari, for example, and then in Klaus' manifestation, she want to buy a house, but like that's how to say not enough. Like, okay, I want a Ferrari, but what kind of Ferrari? What colors? Which size? How
Yeah.
much is gonna cost me? And that same thing happened with the house, because what colors are gonna be the house? How are gonna be the windows? How big is the house? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, try to be specific. And I think that manifesting in this point, like trying to be specific, is more like a visualization practice, you know? Because if I visualize myself, it's true, Chris was right. I really visualize myself in a really nice home, like with a family, many, many years from now on, right? But I really have a clear vision of how I want to achieve this stuff, what I want to achieve. Like I want this, and I have a clear
So
vision.
what?
So
So
that
so tell
impulses
me,
me
tell
to
me how
keep
do you
working on it.
how your dream house will like?
I think it'll be like a really big white house, and I don't know why, but I would like to have like big, big windows with like most of the house will have like windows. So like it will be almost
So it
transparent
will be
from
a
one side.
transparent. Yeah, it's not gonna be
And
a White House if it's full of windows.
I mean, one side, only one side of the house will be full of windows, so you can see like everything, and it's gonna be big. And I just want a big kitchen because I want to start baking, and I don't know, baking for my family. I don't know, it's nice, and I think about it, and then and that impulses me. I have this visualization. I have it clear in my mind, and then I started working on it because I'm like, okay, that house is not gonna cost me like 100, like I don't know, a
I
hundred
mean,
thousand bucks, probably more. I don't know,
I'm
but
sorry.
I want to shoot to the
Like
stars.
if I wanna, if for example I want just a Ferrari, I can. Let's say it's an example because it's not true. I can live with a small house but a Ferrari, right? So probably I will get a 70,000 small house, and then the 300,000 Ferrari. But in Claudia's point of view, she's gonna have like the 40,000 for 40,000 house, and then she's gonna take the 20,000 car instead of the 300,000 car.
Yeah, exactly. But then, as I said, this is really uh, we cannot compare it. We cannot say which one is better because it depends in the person. It depends in whatever you think, and it's just depends on you. Like your manifestation, it just depends on you. But what it helps you is that it make you feel that you're in control in your life because you know what you want, and then you start working on it. So that's the part that you need to really figure it out what you want and start working on it. But there's different ways of manifesting, you know. There's like different authors. People have been talk about this like in different situations, not
Like
only
who?
like do you know Napoleon Hill?
Yeah, the one that wrote like how to think millionaire, something like that.
Yeah. That is like a personal finance book.
Like he's such a finance author. I know it's boring for some people. Reading about like money and that thing, it's boring. It's part of the way it is. I know money is boring and it's not fun, but it's important. So have that in mind. But I know he says like before accomplish something, you need to, and like in order to manifest anything, you need to have clear goals in which you wanna go, right? And not only that, it's not about like, okay, I wanna go to point A to point B, but you need to do that all the day with too much discipline, because like motivation is not enough. You need to be a disciplined guy before anything else, because motivation is just
It's just like a
it's
spark, I
yeah
said at the
it's just like a
beginning.
dopamine hit. It's gonna be temporal.
Yeah, probably at the beginning you feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna achieve everything, and then when the first rocks or the first challenge arrive, you probably will be like,
I
not sure about this. But that is where persistence come into place, and you're like
but
really
but
working it.
most important about my bad. The most important thing that he always recall is that what
Is
is to
that
trust in yourself, and you're the best individual that can achieve your own dream. Like anyone is gonna make your dream true. The only one that is gonna make your dream through is yourself, not other one that yourself,
okay? I got you. So basically, it says that it's nice that you are thinking what you want, but then have the confidence
to make it
to
real.
make it real. Confidence in yourself, in what you're doing, because manifesting and having a clear goal is that you're gonna say no many times. I saw this TED talk of Elon Musk's ex wife. Well,
I
he
suppose.
spouse, same.
Yeah.
Well, this was like
Elon
the
Musk's exes.
yeah. She was she's the ex of Elon Musk, and she said that this guy was really focused in one and one thing only, how he can achieve um, the greatness with
Success,
his
yeah.
company, financially, in his projects, and he was like really into that. So many times when they had these other like events or like social events or like other commitments, he said no many times. And at the beginning, she didn't understand it and she got mad. She was like, "Oh, you don't want to have fun.
And
You're like,
you
blah,
don't
blah,
spend time
blah."
with me.
Exactly. And then because of the lack of communication, I think, and the
They
lack of vision
end getting
between
divorced.
both
Yeah.
of them, they divorced. But then after many years, she realized he was saying no to a lot of stuff, but because he has an inner yes that was more powerful. He has this visualization of himself triumphing, having like this great success with his projects, his company, and everything,
Being the
that it was
most
easy
richest
for
guy on
him to
earth.
say
Yeah.
no to this other stuff and prioritize his work, his projects, late nights working, really, really working. So he has this visualization clear, and that was easy for him to say no to other stuff.
Because you already know what to do and what he already manifests. Like, okay, one day I'm gonna be F
Millionaire.
rich. And in order to do that, you need to establish your own goals and have discipline. Say a lot of no's because you have a more important yes in your mind.
Yeah, like an inner yes that you only know that is important for you. And in this case, yeah, this marriage probably wasn't didn't have enough communication. That's why I was like thinking it would be amazing to manifest with your couple, you know, Chris, like
Yeah,
manifesting with your family, so you have more people thinking in the same goal. You
like
know,
when
Chris?
I want a Ferrari again and
Okay.
Claudia want a house, and like it's not the Ferrari of Chris and the house of Clau, it's the Ferrari of Clau and Chris and the house of Clau and Chris.
So it's not manifesting, and then we are like, if one day one of us doesn't want to go to class, or you're like, oh my god, the work is so boring, or just like
I'm too lazy to go to the gym, for
overspending,
example.
or go to the gym, or just like, you know what, I don't want to learn anymore. Just like when I'm satisfied with this average mid paid job, and I feel like that we are comfortable. Let's stay here. Like
Correct.
that's when your partner has a lot of importance, because then your partner who's manifesting and visualizing with you, and you have the same goal to achieve as a team, you are like, you know what, I know that you feel like that, but remember that we need to work for this greater yes. We need to keep working. So you're gonna have this partner that is gonna keep you accountable. What do you think?
I cannot be more agreed than what you're saying. Like, if you choose that life, just chase it, do it, and do it your own way, and being yourself. I'm tired of repeating this all the podcast episode, and I'm not trying to do this again. Be yourself. That's the more important part of every story.
Trust in yourself.
Yeah, make your own personal
Confidence.
brand. I don't know, just be better. It's fine if it's gonna take you a loss, or you're gonna lose a friend, or you're gonna you're gonna try to sacrifice any time because you need to move out or change city or change environments. But the way of improving yourself is getting out of that comfort zone, which probably will lead you to manifest new things,
Yeah,
create new goals,
but just remember,
engage more discipline.
get more to get that point of like start working on. You need to think, really think, and talk with yourself, nobody else. Like, what you want, what you actually want, because
And this is what this is what leads. I think this is what leads to our call to action. Like,
exactly.
okay, I will let you finish.
Thank you. Babe. It was like what you want, because if somebody will tell me, Claudia, you need to work because you need to buy this Ferrari. I'm like, again, that's not my primary goal. Like, it's something that I can share with my couple, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but it's a car. Like, you understand my
Yeah, I
point.
got you.
You cannot like tell me like you're gonna work because you need to achieve this. No, I need to say like I really want a house. I really want a family one day. I really want to put my time right now that I'm young, create wealth. So at some point in the future, I can enjoy my family without this constant fear of what I need to get money from, right? So that's something that really motivates me, and nobody could ever like motivate me more than that thing of like that's something that I really want in life. So I will put all my effort in that. So the first thing here, manifesting and before visualizing, is like, what do you want? And after
Where do
you
you see
have
yourself?
exactly
Yeah.
how do you see yourself? How do you see you're living? What are you driving? Where are you living? Who are you with? So then you are like what you want in life, and then you start thinking, okay, I want this. Okay, so how can I break that wow ultimate goal in working steps? And just like that, the rest is just like it's boring. It's just discipline and keep going.
And sometimes you're gonna be like, I shouldn't do this, and thinking about regret it and start all over. But we as migrants says like it's too late to
Immigrant.
migrants. You can say
Okay,
migrants.
okay.
Like we as migrants, it's too late to come back again. Like we're not giving up this early.
No, yeah, it's like
And neither this late.
extra
We're in the
pressure.
point which like it's too early to give up, but it's too late to give up. So there is no give up.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so just thinking that, and I hope that this episode was really special for us because
And
we
it was really
wanted.
quick because sometimes manifesting leads to something on some others. But I will let you finish again. I'm so sorry.
No, you're completely fine. I was like just saying that we were really excited. Like Chris, like really thought about this. Like manifesting sounds interesting, and we wanted to let you know that we wanted to give you this space so you can think
And reflect.
and reflect in what you actually want, how you see yourself. I know that these are like really big questions, and sometimes it's stressful to think about it. But if you don't start now,
When. Oh.
And thank you again for like
And
reproducing
sometimes,
this
as
episode.
Clara said, I get this feeling, oh, okay, we need to do this episode like right now because we already have another sketch or another episode ready to go, almost ready. And then we pop up with this one. I'm like, we need to change everything from scratch and like start from zero again and like then kick it. I know it's gonna be a short episode in theory compared to the other ones, but it's that kind of episode that it's full of content and like we just love to do it every single time.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. And once again, you can follow us on Instagram,
TikTok.
TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. You can see our personal Instagrams. Mine is Clau Munoz Z.
And mine is Cris Pineda. Don't
Do
do not forget. I always say it's like don't remember, but I always says that it's like it's not do not remember, it's don't forget freaking English. Do not forget this is I'm sorry Amor, this is Cris.
and I'm Clau.
We will see you next week. Goodbye.